See, as human beings, the only reason why we are dominating every other creature, including massive creatures, much bigger than us, more powerful, faster, quicker, in strength, in capabilities, why we are dominating all of them is our ability to use tools, isn't it? So do not underestimate the power of the tools. If I ask you to unscrew this screw in this furniture, you try with your hands, your fingers, your fingernails, they will all break and bleed, but the screw stays right there. I give you a little screwdriver, but you don't know how to use it. You poke it here, poke it here, poke it here, poke it here, no use. Only if you put it right there and use it the way you must use it, suddenly another world, isn't it? Right now, the greatest tools that we have in our hand is our own body, our mind, our emotions, our energy. These are our tools. If you harness these tools well, you will live wonderfully. If you don't harness them, you will live badly. If these tools turn against you, you will live terribly. Right now, what is it that human beings are largely suffering? No great amount of suffering is coming to you from outside. Everything is on self-help, isn't it? Poking yourself. Why? Because we gave you a sharp mind. If we had given you the brains of an earthworm, you would also be very peaceful. But to develop this level of cerebral capability took millions of years of evolution to get you here, isn't it? I want you to just imagine, from a single-celled amoeba to make you like this, how much work? Oh, and now you suffer this result. Essentially what you're suffering is your own cerebral activity, isn't it? You have an intelligence for which you don't have a stable enough base. So it's poking you. Instead of being useful to you, it is poking you simply because this base is not stable. So one thing is to create a stable base so that this intelligence works for you. So these 7 days of online program and what we are trying to do here, one thing is, we have very effective tools, but it must be in the right hand. Only if you use it the right way, it opens up a new dimension to human life. Inner engineering process by itself involves the body, the mind, emotion and energy. What we need to do with the body and energy, we will have to do direct because that's a kind of a transmission, that is not a teaching. But what we do with mind and emotion is a kind of a teaching that you can experience online. For most human beings, if the way they think and feel changes, you will see there is a tremendous change in their life.
Have you ever gazed at the night sky and wondered, why am I here? Have you ever listened to the whisper of the wind and asked, what is the purpose of this dance called life? These questions, which are so deep and profound, have echoed in the chambers of human hearts for ages and ages. They are the questions that have driven poets to write, philosophers to ponder, and seekers to search. Today, we embark on a journey, we embark on a quest that has captivated the human spirit for millennia. we stand at the precipice of a grand inquiry, which is, what indeed is the purpose of this wondrous dance we call life? Why, in the middle of this vast cosmos, do we find ourselves here on this little blue dot we called Earth? And why are we seeking meaning in it? Now, before we dive deeper into this, let us pause and recognize the origin of this question. It comes from the ever-curious mind. Yes, it comes from the mind that is perpetually hungry for answers, which is forever in pursuit of purpose. This mind, with its insatiable thirst for clarity, yearns to categorize. It just loves to label. It loves to define. Yet life, in all its boundless splendor, refuses to be confined. It eludes the neat categories and finite definitions that our minds so desperately crave. Life, my dear seekers, is far too vast. It is far too wild and far too magnificent to be captured within the narrow confines of human understanding. When you ask about the purpose of life, you are, in a way, asking about the destination of a river. Does the river have a destination? Or is it simply flowing? Is it simply dancing and celebrating its existence at this very moment? The river does not ask where it is going. It simply flows. In the same way, life is a dance, life is a celebration. It is an expression of existence itself. And how does the mind react to this? The mind is extremely uncomfortable with the unknown. It wants certainty. It wants security. And so, it creates purposes. It creates goals and destinations. But in truth, life is not a problem to be solved. Rather, it is a mystery to be lived. Now, why are we here? Again, the mind wants a reason. But can you ask the rose why it blooms? Can you ask the sun why it shines? They simply are. They exist in their purest form, without questioning, without doubting. We are here, dear seekers, simply to be. We are here to experience. We are here to love. We are here to grow and explore the vastness of existence. But there is a deeper layer to this. While life itself may not have a purpose in the way the mind understands it, every individual can find a purpose within life. This purpose is not something external. It is not something imposed by society or religion. Rather, it is a calling from within. It is a deep inner longing to express your true nature, to express your divine conscious nature. Each one of you has a unique song to sing. Each one of you has a unique dance to dance. And the purpose of life, if there is one, is to discover that song, that dance, and to share it with the world. The purpose of life is to dive deep within. It is to discover who you truly are and to live from that space of authenticity. So instead of asking, why are we here? Perhaps the more relevant question is, who am I? When you discover that, when you touch the very core of your being, all questions dissolve, and what remains is pure existence. What remains is pure consciousness, pure love. In this journey of self-discovery, remember to be gentle with yourself. Life is not a race to find purpose, but it is a dance of discovery. It is a dance of love and of joy. So embrace each moment, embrace each experience as a gift, as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to love.